Congratulations, Coach. Great
Thank
win.
you.
Would you please open us up with an opening comment?
I thought it was a really big win for us. I was really told my team I was really proud of them. I thought we played in the second half, maybe arguably the best half we've played all year. From a top to bottom, we didn't shoot the ball well. We did every other, phase of the game in the second half. I thought was terrific. Thought we defended. We held our own on the glass in the second half, and our bigs really did a good job of getting the ball below the foul line and getting more shots in and around the basket. And I thought the quality of our threes in the second half were good, but the quality of our threes in the first half were a disaster. Quality of our threes in the second half were good. They didn't go to in. I'm telling you, if they did, we could have really blown it open. So I thought we played a good game. I give Eastern a lot of credit. I think they're a really good team. I think they're hard to play against. And I thought they had us very well scouted tonight, and it made the game hard.
Taylor thought that the better play in the second half was because you guys just got a little more comfortable in what they were trying to do. Did you sense the same thing?
Yeah, and yes, that was part of it. I thought this is on everybody, including me. I didn't set the right tone of, we want to make those guys guard to the NBA three-point line. And but that doesn't mean you have to shoot it every time. You have to be a threat to shoot. And there's a subtle difference, but there's a big difference. And I thought we were impatient, and I thought I was part of the problem in it, in the way I had really explained to them what it was we were trying to accomplish. And I thought we were impatient, and we didn't get the ball inside against the zone well enough. And I thought the difference in the second half was Kyle, Taylor was playing in the corners a lot. Taylor, Tajay, Kyle, and Trey touched it a lot more in the second half below the foul line. And then once they do that, then, we can get shots in a lot of different places. And we didn't do a good enough job of getting the ball down there in the first half, and that was probably on me as much as anyone.
Coach, you mentioned those three bigs getting the ball below the foul line. Do you think they're kind of different skill sets make you guys really hard to zone against?
Yeah, well, I was worried about today a little bit because we've used Franco House in that role for a long time. And Franco has gotten very comfortable playing against Eastern Michigan zone. It's so unique, and he's played him, so much. And Kyle and Tajay were inexperienced in that way, in a way that Trey wasn't tonight. But I thought Kyle and Tajay both were outstanding against the zone. I knew Trey would be comfortable against the zone. But those guys, Kyle barely played at all in there last year. And Tajay's had some time, but not a whole lot. But I thought those guys were terrific, and we actually kept them together for a long time in the second half during a big part of our run.
Wasn't the story here tonight that they got no bench points, you got 23?
Yeah, that's what I thought the story was, and was the bench points by our guys, and it was a big part of the game, and we're a deep team.
How much improvement has Mallers made this year?
He's made a lot.
Looks like a totally different kid.
Yeah, he's certainly a lot better, and then again, that's part of being a freshman. A year ago he comes in and he was shuffled around to multiple positions. It's hard on him. He was playing the 4, he was playing the small forward, he was playing the 4, and I didn't put him in a very good position, and I didn't because that's what we needed. We needed him to be a utility infielder for last year's team. And to Kyle's credit, he just does whatever the coach wants and cares about winning and nothing else. So he didn't complain a bit, but if you were in our program, you would have known he was a good player. And so part of it is that he's gotten better, and part of it is that he's gotten better, and part of it that he's had an opportunity to showcase it more. But I couldn't overstate what a terrific teammate he is. And caring about the right stuff, and he's about all the right things. And by the way, he's a really good player. So he can help us win when he has 17 points, and he can help us win when he has 5. No matter what it is.
Coach, we felt like you guys grinded out this win today. Does that just show the level of experience you guys have taken on this entire year up until this point?
I think all good teams have to do that. It's not like if you're going to win a lot of games, you're going to have to grind out your fair share. You can't just win when everything's going well. And I thought we really did that in the second half, and I couldn't have been more impressed with the way we played in the second 20 minutes, and very discouraged with the way we played in the first 20.
You guys were 1-3 and had a terrible August. Why didn't you guys fall apart? Because that was an option.
Yeah, we were actually 1-4, and but I think we didn't because we have good guys. You know, I have a high character team, and I think in all fairness, the 1-4 is misleading because you're at Oklahoma, you're at Oregon. We weren't. I told our AD when we got back from that stretch that I thought we had as good a chance to win the league this year as we had at any time I've been here. It's not like I was really worried. You know, based on the schedule we played, I thought we were playing fine. The two outliers in Oregon and Oklahoma, but we didn't fall apart because we have a bunch of good kids. We have a very high character group.
Coach, you mentioned that you like the looks that you're getting from outside the second half. What do you think you have to do to start hitting some of those? I mean, still into it, but in the second half.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine. You know, and we work on them every day in practice, and I think that's the. You know, I think we're going to look up at the end of the year, and if we shoot good shots, you're going to be at 37%. You know, 36%. We're going to be in there somewhere from behind the arc, and within that, you're going to have games where you hit 5, games where you hit 15. And the thing that we always try to preach is that what we control is the quality of the shots, and then we control how much we work on them. And then you live or die with the consequences from there.
Coach, you guys had a +9 rebounding margin out there tonight.
Yeah.
Going against one of the nation's top rebounders. What was the emphasis to keep him from being kind of the glass eater that he's been all year going into tonight?
Just that he got his average tonight. James Thompson, he got 5 on offense, and so what we wanted to make sure was that all 5 guys contributed to the glass. And I thought there were a couple. He could have got a couple more late, and the perimeter guys came in and were like fighting for the ball. But he's a great player, and he's a great offensive rebounder. And I thought our guys did a great. I mean, to hold him to 8 points and 8 rebounds for who he is, it helped that he picked up fouls, obviously.
As confident as you were that you thought they could turn things around after the start, how important was it to go to Indiana State? How important was it to go to Notre Dame and come away with that? What did that do?
Those were important ones because, you know, the thing that you referenced that I think is very true is I wasn't that worried because I saw us play well at Dayton. I knew Trey Moses wasn't at 100% and all that, but they don't see that. You know, they see what the outside world sees. We're 1-4. That's the feedback they're getting and all that. So I thought, to your point, I thought both of those were very important wins for us. You know, Indiana State was a real confidence builder for us to win a rival game on the road, a program that we really respect. And I thought Notre Dame, in a different way, we didn't need to win that game in a way we probably needed to win Indiana State. And again, not as much for me, but more for them to not feel like, you know, the end is coming. And the Notre Dame one, I thought gave them a visual and a feeling that we had a chance to be good. You know, that I would have told them that from the beginning of the year, but I also tell them to go to bed at 10. They don't always listen to me on that either. You know, they need to feel it. You know, it's sometimes you have to feel those things a lot more than you need to hear them.
Anything else for Coach? All right, Coach, congratulations
All right.
again.
Got it.
Seeing you Saturday.
Yeah, thank you.